on this computer. Okay, so you're welcome again, everyone. My name is Opalapo Oluwadeyemi Haruna. I am someone who I have tried a lot of businesses and many means of income, more than 20 of them, and I've not been able to find what I'm looking for until I found this opportunity called Aladdin. And this opportunity has given me a hope, made me excited about my future, given me that confidence that there is a lot of great things in store for me, and my future is brighter than I can imagine compared to what it used to be before I come across this information or this opportunity. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you as well today. Why is it I'm excited about this information? Why is it I'm so pumped up and I really love this information? However, I said in our previous meeting that before we start, I want us to teach ourselves or go through how we can encourage people more, or how we can help more people to come into this business, because it's very important that we grow our business. This our business here is not something that you need to invite people before you make money. You can make money without inviting anyone. However, if you invite people, you're going to make much more money. And since that is what a lot of people will want, and it's not so difficult, why don't we, teach ourselves one or two things about it, and we can take it up from there and add it to the ones we already know and use it to increase our finances. So some of you will be having challenges with inviting people here. If you look at the numbers here, we are supposed to be more than this. And one of the reasons is because some people do not know how to invite people to come and see this opportunity. Let me tell you the truth. If you know how to invite people, it's going to help your business a lot. So let me start with the first thing you need to know when you want to invite people to this business is that you need to have a right mindset. You need to understand that it's not so difficult and you are just helping people. Life is all about giving. Everything about life is all about giving. And when you give more, you get more. So you need to have a right mindset. That's the key thing. The second thing that you need to know is that when you want to invite people, you need to compliment them. Sorry, before you compliment them, you show pleasantries. Show pleasantry, tell them, hey, how you doing? How is the family? And that kind of thing. Just, pleasantries, greet them. Let them know that you're not a robot. Greet them, but it has to be very short. There's some things that you need to look out for. There's some guidelines you need to watch out for. 4 guidelines. Number 1, you have to be in a hurry. Okay, number 1, you have to be in a hurry. Number 2, you have to not like in a hurry, but it's not the time when you call them or when you want to invite them for business. It's not the time for you to start talking about football matches and all that. So the first thing is that you have to be in a hurry, go straight to the point. Then the second thing is that you have to compliment them. The third thing is that you have to show value. Okay, compliments is something that a lot of people crave for, and many people will rarely have it. And when they get it, they will listen to you. Compliments open people up to you. Then when we talk about showing value, what we mean by that is that people follow value. Money follows value. When you tell someone that I want you to follow me to a governor's office, and in that governor's office, there is a possibility of you becoming a multi-millionaire there or getting a contract that will change your life forever. That person is likely to cancel a lot of things to be there for you, to be there with you. So because they see value. So you need to show value. What is the value that you have that you want to tell them or you want to invite them for? That's the third thing that you need to do. The fourth thing is the last thing you need to do that will guide your invitation is take it away. Take it away meaning that you are not begging them to come. You're just telling them, hey, I want to show you something that will help you. But if you don't take it, that's the posture you need to have. The posture. That's the posture you need to have. If you don't take it, it's fine. Okay, I have a lot of other people who will be happy to have what I'm giving out. So those are the guidelines that will help you. So this information I'm going to share with you. You can do it on text message. You can also do it on phone call. So number one, I'm going to give you example as well. But let me give you the anatomy of how to invite. So number one is pleasantries. Okay. Remember I said earlier, be in a hurry. So when we're talking about being in a hurry, it's going to come after pleasantries. When you call someone, the first thing, hey, hello, how you doing? Okay. Hello, how you doing? I trust you're doing fantastic. So you start from there. Then the next thing is that you go straight to, you let them know that this is not a time for long talk. You can tell them something like, hey, there is something important I need to do, but I have to call you first. There's something important I'm about to do, or I'm going into, or I'm just leaving, or I'm about to do something right now, or I'm quite busy. I'm quite busy, but I need to call you. Or I need to, there's not much time, but I need to just quickly call you. So you let them know that, okay? When you tell people that, it gives them the idea that what you are bringing is important, and you have very few, limited time to be on the phone with them or on that chat. This is not, there's not much time right now. This is, this is it's a quick one. It's a quick one. So you let them know that. All right. So you can say something like or what's it called? You can say the goal or the goal or about to do something, but the goal of this is just quickly, give you a very important information, and you can just do that. That's the second thing. And where I'll give you a summary of the whole thing. Then the third thing that you need to do is that you ask them, is this a good time? All right, is this a good time? Because some people, they want to listen to you, but you actually just called at a bad time, or you reach out to them at a bad time. Maybe they are currently in the middle of an emergency. They are currently in the middle of something that they can't answer you at the moment. So you ask them, is this a good time? When you ask that and they tell you yes, it helps the both parties. They can't tell you that no more, they can't listen to you at that moment, because you already asked permission and already told you yes, you can go ahead. So that's the next thing that you need to do. You ask them, is this a good time? And the fourth thing is that you compliment them. You tell them, hey, I know you to be a very smart person. All right. You tell them, I know you to be a smart person. And when you do that, not just that, look for a compliment, a genuine compliment. The key thing is that make sure the compliment is genuine. All right. You can tell them that, hey, I've always known you to be someone smart. I love the things you post on your status. They are very intelligent. Just look for something to compliment them. It makes them to want to listen to you. Then the next thing is you go to the value. Talk about the value. You can ask them that if you found a way to make at least between $20 to $50 daily from your phone, would you want to know how? So you can do that. When you do that, they will, it will get their interest. Like, hey, like in this economy, you mean I can make between $20 to $50 daily from my phone? Yes, you can. All right. So they will answer you. So when they answer you, then you go to the next thing, what I call it take it away. All right. So in that take it away, you can tell them that, hey, this is something that is not so open for everybody, or it's actually private, or you can call it paid Zoom. Okay. Because this Zoom is paid for, and the person who is presenting as well, his time is money. And you here as well, your time is money. You could have been somewhere else doing something that can give you money, but you deny yourself of that to be here. So time is money. So we call it a paid Zoom, but because I'm part of the conveners, I can get you a free pass to the meeting, but I'm not promising to do that. Okay, so you say all those things. So I'm gonna break it down for you now. All right. So those are the things that you say, and when the person confirms, you say, oh, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be in the meeting. You don't stop there. You double confirm. After you double confirm, then you tell them that, hey, I will send you the link on or before the time of the meeting. So let me do a practical right now. All right. So hello, how you doing? Trust I can maybe role play with someone to make it more interesting. Let me look for someone that can role play. Let me role play with Mr. Chima. Mr. Chima, you can unmute so that we can role play this.
You?
Yeah, Mr. Chima.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening. So we're going to role play this together, okay? All right. So let's go. Good afternoon, Mr. Chima. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well.
Oh,
How are
fantastic.
you doing?
I'm doing great too. I'm doing great too. Thank you for asking. Awesome. All right. So, sir, I'm quite in a hurry, but I need to quickly call you. It's quite important. Is it a good time, sir?
Not really, not really. I'm busy at this time. You
Okay,
can do it
okay.
some other time if
Okay,
you
okay,
don't
that's
mind.
fine. I'll call you some other time. So this kind of person now, you just write it down somewhere, to call them back some other time. All right. So sometimes you ask them when to call them back, and if you don't want to ask that, it's fine as well. Just call them some other time. Okay. So now, Mr. Chima, let's say I'm now calling you again. Okay. All right. So let's call
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Hello, Mr. Chima. How you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. And you?
I'm doing great too. I'm doing great too. All right. It's great to be hearing from you again. Sir, is it a good time, sir?
Well, yeah, I think I have I have like 20 minutes or thereabout, if you don't mind.
Oh, no, no, no.
If that would be okay for you.
I'm actually just going to do this in less than a minute or so. All right. So, Mr.
All
Chima,
right then,
I'm
that's
quite in
fine.
a
Yeah.
hurry. I'm about going in for a meeting, but it's important that I call you. All right. The reason I'm calling is because I know you to be someone who is very smart and you're business oriented. All right. That's why I'm calling you. Mr. Chima, let me ask you, if you found a way to make between $20 to $50 daily from your phone, is that something you'd like to know more about?
Yeah, wow, that sounds fantastic.
Awesome. I know you're smart. All right. So here is it. Um I can't talk about it right now, okay? But there's gonna be a Zoom meeting on it tonight and Wednesday night. Tonight and Wednesday night. Now, because I'm part of the conveners, I can get you a free pass to this paid Zoom meeting, but I'm not promising to do that. But if I opted out, I find a way and get you the link to this Zoom meeting. Can you prioritize your time to be in this Zoom meetings to get all this information?
Yeah, I would like to be there.
Okay,
You said
fantastic.
what time?
Yeah, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Yes, 8 p.m.
Oh,
On Wednesday. Yes. So
okay,
now,
I
Mr.
can work around that.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Now, Mr. Chima, truth is this, because of how much I respect people and value time, I wouldn't want to waste your time and mine. So please, I want to ask again, are you 100% certain that you can max out your schedule for 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights?
Yeah, I can do that. At least I want to know about how to make extra $50. That's a big one for me.
Awesome, fantastic. All right, so I'm going to send you the link on or before 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights.
Oh, that'll be fine. That'll be
Oh,
lovely.
awesome. All right, take care of yourself, sir. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. So sir, let me ask you, Mr. Chima, give me a feedback on
Okay.
this line of invitation. Do you think it's okay?
Yeah, it's okay. It's very, very okay.
Good.
It's awesome.
So, yeah.
If I got an invite like this, I'll give it a shot.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to send the script to, I don't want to send it to the group. I'm going to send it to this Zoom meeting so that all of us in this Zoom will have it. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not for group consumption because not everybody in the group are members or
Yeah,
want to invite. So it's just for us here. I'm
yeah.
going to send it to you now. Let me just quickly do that.
All right, all right.
So
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome. So in this script, I also wrote there the reasons you are actually saying what you're saying. So it will guide you as well. So you can just walk
Oh,
around it. There are many ways you can invite, but it's just nice if you have a lot of ways to invite.
mm,
It will strengthen you. It will give you confidence. I've sent it to the group. So
okay,
it will give you confidence. There are many, many ways you can invite. I'm going to be sharing many ways with us as we go along, but let's just use this one for today and let's come back on Wednesday and give feedbacks on it. So now let's go into today's presentation. All right. Let's go into today's
okay.
presentation.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. So for those of us who are new, you are welcome again. You're about to get an information that will transform your finances forever. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. You're about to get an information that will transform your life forever. So the person who invited you here loves you so much. You should go back and appreciate the person. The person did so well to invite you, because in this information you're about to get now, people have made a fortune from it in a short time. We have people who have made $500 weekly income. Some people are making currently $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, and and so on and so forth. So you as well can make a lot of money, and you will see how easy it is. And that's why we call it a whole new experience, right? So we're going to be talking about some contents, introduction of the platform, the industry called e-commerce, and we're talking about it Fully Technology Group, company overview, Aladdin Shop, new era of e-commerce, Genie Social Commerce, Aladdin Affiliate. We're going to be talking about all these things. So let's go along. So let's start with where is this information or this business starting from, this conversation? It started in a long time, 2006, when a lot of the platforms that we have today are still just starting. And the reason we always like to talk about this past is because the secret of the future is in the past. Write it somewhere. The secret of the future is in the past. If you don't take care of the past, it can affect the present and the future. So we saw that some people saw what we're talking about today many years ago, and they were able to birth something called Amazon, eBay, PayPal. And it's still is at the point where we have Web 1.0, where there's no, you cannot upload, you can only download. You cannot give, you can only receive. So it is still very fresh, but they created something at that time that today it has become a big success. And now it has evolved. There's an evolution that has translated into, which is what we call Web 2.0. Web 2.0. We call it semantic Web 2.0. In this space, we now have the launch of Alibaba. We have Facebook Marketplace, TikTok Shop, Apple Pay, all these things that you see now, where you can also put some things online and people can patronize you. Before, you can't do that. Now you can do it. What does that mean? It means that the thing is moving, the train is moving, there's a progress, and the progress has gone into the future, where we call it semantic Web 3.0. That's where you see social commerce and co-creation happening in the digital landscape. So where you can own and also monetize and get paid as if you are the one that created the platform. That is where the whole thing has gotten into now. So that is what is happening on the background of our industry. And now it has evolved and moved into what we call social commerce. And we call it the next big thing. So social commerce, by all standard right now, is represent the paradigm shift in the e-commerce industry. Okay, it revolutionized how business connects with consumers by integrating social interaction into e-commerce. Okay, and introducing a whole new model for businesses. Social commerce bridges commerce and social interaction, unlocking revenue and fostering business to consumer relationship by leveraging consumer interest to drive growth. And for consumers, social commerce empowers consumers with convenience, confidence, and informed online shopping, while promoting a culture of co-creation, enabling them to actively participate in the business process, including selling products alongside businesses. So what we're saying here is that it is possible now to have a thing online. You see, people right now are putting things on Facebook, content on Facebook, and they make money from it. They put skits on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, and they make money from it. Because in the past it wasn't possible, and now it's possible because it's an era of social commerce. So Jeff Bezos, who is the frontier of this movement, he says that social commerce is not a trend, it's a fundamental shift in how people discover and buy products. So more people will come to Facebook instead of having to go and own their own platform. Instead of doing that, they just come on Facebook and put their content there, and they monetize it, and they're making a lot of money as well. So that is then that brings us to the next thing in this space. It's called the pillars of social commerce. The pillars of social commerce. So hold on. Okay. So the first thing is the things that are holding this platform, this space, this our industry. Number one is artificial intelligence. What do we mean by artificial intelligence? It's something that can, a system, a technology that can help people to have product recommendation and to improve customer service, predicting demand, and automating repetitive tasks. It's just like whenever you come on a platform and you have a technology that supports you in that platform, that helps you to get the best of the best in that platform. So that's what artificial intelligence does. And that will lead us to the next pillar. The next pillar is called immersive experience. This immersive experience is about interactive shopping environment to improve customer engagement. It will reduce returns and increase customer overall satisfaction. So that is what happens when you have artificial intelligence to help you enjoy your stay on the platform. It will lead to immersive or a better experience, and that will make you to keep coming back. Then the next thing is security. Security is very important in every business, and that is what we get from blockchain, because this blockchain technology is the only place that one can get a higher security and also transparent tracking. We have shipper, carrier, customer, and custom officials. We have secure real-time tracking of our business. So that is what we also have embedded in this platform that will make this space to work. The last pillar is called community. This one is where we know that when all these three things are working, people will definitely come. And as they keep coming, we keep on getting stronger and better. So we have businesses providing unique opportunities to connect and engage with consumers in new ways. So these innovations that are happening, it helps people to keep coming back. And if you know one of the strengths of businesses is people, is community, is crowd that keep coming because of the value that they're getting from it. Then the next thing is e-commerce overview. We're here talking about what is in it for us. Is there money? One of the three things that people always ask for when you're talking about any kind of business, you're showing them any kind of business, is number one, what is the business all about? Number two is there money in the business? All right. So I'm going to tell you about number three later. The number two is what we're talking about right now. You know what we're doing, what we're into e-commerce. All right. We've told you about what e-commerce is all about. Now we're talking about, is there money there? Yes, it's actually a limitless booming market. So in China alone, this market made $2.1 trillion in only China. I'm not talking about the entire world. Then we saw that based on that and other things that have been happening, expected annual growth is 12.24%. So between 2002 and 2027, 2022 and 2027, the expected growth is 12.24%. And the user penetration by 2027 is 66.2%. Then the expected users is by 2027 is 5.263 billion people. More than half of the entire world are going to be making money in this space. If there is no money there, they will not be coming. All right. Then last year, 2023, the sales or money made is $6.31 trillion. And 2025 is going to be $7.528 trillion. Then by 2027, it's going to be $12 trillion money made. Money. You can see dollar there. So these are statistics that are all over the internet, or anybody can search it. As a matter of fact, this is a modest data. When you go online, you see bigger data than that. All right. So then this is Jack Ma, who is the king of this space in Asia. He's saying something about this conversation. And why we're putting him here to talk to you is that you will know people who are in this kind of business as well. In case you're asking yourself, what does it look like? What does this business look like? This is what it looks like. Jack Ma is in this business and has been there for a long time, doing a lot of things. So he said that in the past we talk about e-commerce, now we talk about social commerce. The future of commerce is social. It's about integrating online and offline. It's about social and commerce. Then let's tell you about where we're coming from, because I told about, I said there are three things people are asking for in any business you're trying to introduce them to. Number one is that they're asking you, what is the business all about? Number two, they're asking you, is there money in that business? That's what they're asking. The third thing they're asking is it solid? Is the business solid? Will it be there after now? Hope it's not something that will be there this morning and in the afternoon is not there. No, will it be there in the morning, afternoon, evening, night? That's what people are always asking. And when you can answer those three questions, you have a business. That's all. You have a business. So our own business want to answer you in full details. That's what we're showing you where we're coming from. We're showing you a business that has backing. Our backing is 38 Fully Technology Group. This is our parents' company. Aladdin is not a standalone company. It's a company that is backed by a multi-billion-dollar corporation, an ecosystem. So it's called, the name of that company is called 38 Fully. That's the company that owns our Aladdin company. So this, our company called 38 Fully Technology Group, is a leading player in China's health and wellness industry. It specializes in the research, development, production, and sales of healthcare products, consumables, and wearables. It was established in 1992. This company has over 30 patents and won numerous awards for its excellent after-sales service, ethical behavior, and trusted reputation with consumers. 38 Fully has also invested in the innovate technology and collaborated with Zhangjiang University and Xi'an Polytechnic University to set up two research institutes. This is just to strengthen our work. Okay, this is our parent company. Let's tell you more about our parent company. This is our sustainability. A company like this is not a roadside company and a company that will just want to come and do nonsense. No, this is a big company. This company is among the top 500 Chinese enterprises. It's an award-winning enterprise that has been there for more than 30 years and and also has 3,000 dedicated and highly skilled professionals committed to quality and innovation. We have professionals that are working with us. Also, we have end-to-end supply chain. We have product lines that consist of medicine, healthcare supplies, personal hygiene products, special medical food, cosmetics. Over 100 products are being produced in our company. All right, that's to tell you the kind of company that we're talking about here. Not just to tell you that we are sustainable, we're telling you why we are sustainable. Then the third thing is that we have sales all across the world. We have a global business network. We have sales networks spread across China, Canada, United States, and we make more than $2 billion US sales in every single year. Then we are partners. We have partnership in hospitality, automobile industry, and we're also listed on the World Stock Exchange. Let me ask you, does that look like a small company to you? We're not done. We're not done. We're still telling you more about the company that owns our company to give you an idea of how strong we are, to let you know that we are strong, that you can depend on this company, that you can actually put your mind at rest, that not just that this business is an e-commerce business and also a social commerce business, not just that there's a lot of money in this space, we're letting you know that our business has the capacity to actually help you create a bigger or better financial future. So there are a lot of companies in our company. In our company, there's a company called Medical Foods, Chinese Medicine Hall. We have luxury products. We have e-commerce, which is Aladdin we're talking about right now. We're also listed on NASDAQ. We have a university in our company. We have Innovate Vehicles. We have Maro Sheraton in our company. Let's tell you more about our company. Our company is also in a structure, our own building. We own a building. It's in Times Square. It was in Times Square. Is in China. It's a software new city park of Xi'an High-Tech Industrial Development Zone. Site area is 2.05 acres. Building construction site is 64,600 square meters. Total investment is 680 million RMB. 26 floors are in our building. Then it's a commercial complex that has fitness center in it. There's 5-star Sheraton hotel in it. So that is actually a company that you can tell that this company is going somewhere. They wouldn't just build this edifice for nothing. Those are some of the indices you see to let you know that a company is strong. A lot of companies cannot do that. Some companies will just have a small block or a small office, and they'll be running from there, and call themselves a big company. But this is not like that. And that's not the only thing, because you can say, that's not a big thing. Let's add to the things that make us strong. We have our own industrial park, health technology park, and it's a 30,000 meter square site. and we have 200 million yuan. It's a 200 million yuan investment. It's a China's first reproductive health innovation lab. We are giving you address of where we are and what we do, so that you are not in confusion of where we are or how to locate us, so that you can know that we're not. This is not a child's play. This is a serious business. Okay. Then the second thing is that we also have a medical food production base. This is the first base is where we produce our non-edibles, our technologies, the things that we use in the things that we produce for health products that are not edibles. This second one is base we produce edibles. It's a 30,000 meter square site. We have invented more than 20 products and registered 3 patents. Okay, then the last one here is our plantation base. Our planting base, Chunhua Medical Planting Base, is a 180 meter square site, and research and development lab, planting production, treatment, health tourism. We are awarded modernized agriculture farm in China. Then we also have partnership with Marriott Sheraton and Innovative Vehicles. We have videos on this. All right. So we're also listed on the World Stock Exchange. 10x Canny Exhibition Incorporated announced initial public offering of 6.6 million units at an offering price of $10 per unit. 10x Canny Exhibition raised $6.66 million after the units were listed on NASDAQ and Global Market, October 2022, traded under the ticker symbol TENKU. As of January 2023, per unit is priced at $11.48. What are we saying here? We're saying that if you want to grow your business and you grow it to the point where it goes from limited to PLC to World Stock Exchange, then you have done the most. It's just like someone who does not know book, and the person is able to pass from kindergarten to primary school to secondary school to university, you know, and even have a master's degree and have PhD. After PhD, maybe you have another second PhD, because that's the highest. This is the PhD of what every company in the world is looking for. Is a World Stock Exchange. Is a national acquisition of securities in the world. NASDAQ is the second largest financial market in the world after New York Stock Exchange. If you are able to meet the stringent requirement to put your business on NASDAQ, God has really helped you. You have done a lot in your business. And that is what we're saying to you here, that our business have done that already. We are listed on the World Stock Exchange. You are in a company. How many companies have you dealt with that are listed on the World Stock Exchange? This is where you find companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google, Tesla, and you can tell if companies like that are there, and this one too is there, the kind of quality of company that this is. All right. So that's what we're saying here. And we're telling you here as well that we have track record. We have been doing some things since the beginning of our company, 38 Fully, which is that started in 1992. We're founded in 1992. 1994, we awarded 100 health products, awarded top 100 health products enterprise in China. 1998, 38 Fully Science and Park began construction. 1999, we transformed to 38 Fully Technology Co. 2006, we founded 38 Fully International Co. in Holding Co. 2009, we have 38 Fully Pharma Co. Limited was established. 2011, $230 million RMB for Women's Health Industrial Park. 2015, Chunhua Base wins Modernized Agriculture Award. 2017, founded Johnson Unimed Research Institute. 2018, we have Marriott Sheraton co-signing. 2019, founded 38 Fully Corp in North America. 2019 as well, we have 38 Fully Times Square quarter opening. 2019 as well, we have launch of Aladdin platform. 2020, China's first reproductive health-based construction. 2021, we are 38 Fully invested in Innovative Vehicles. 2022, we are listed on NASDAQ. And 2023, we have Aladdin platform global launch. What are we saying here? Every time we want to do something, we announce that we're going to do it, like we're going to be announcing a lot of things to you right now, and we eventually do it. And we have been achieving all these things as we go along, breaking barriers, breaking protocol, breaking all records, and achieving our goals since the last 30 years. And let me ask you, do you think that it is now that you come into our business that we will not be able to achieve the other things we're going to achieve? You should think about that question. Ask yourself that question. And that's what we're saying here. All right, we're leading the charge. This is our leader, our CEO in every business. The person who is driving, who is leading the way matters a lot. And we're not a company with a faceless CEO. Some companies don't show their CEO because they know that what they are doing is not good. So our company is led by David Allen Hillhouse, and this is what he has to contribute in this conversation. He said that social commerce has transformed the way business engage with their customers, and those who set the standards for this new era will be the ones to thrive in the future. Then what are we going for? What are we trying to achieve? Our vision and what we're seeing is that we see loyalty, harmony, enterprising, and innovation. That's what we're seeing. And how do we want to get that done? We are redefining the world of commerce through our Aladdin shop, and we're creating opportunities for every person and organization to build a more sustainable future. That's what we're doing, and that's our vehicle. And our goal is to become the preferred e-commerce destination for everybody. Then our attraction, what are we currently achieving right now? In our company, Aladdin Shop, which is a subsidiary of Tate Foley, we are China, which is China's largest, one of China's largest shopping destination of choice for Chinese consumers. We are looking for a full selection of products and good value. Our Aladdin shop plans to gradually move to Tate Foley network and business model globally. We're expanding beyond China and establishing worldwide presence. Currently, we have registered 100 million registered users in our company. There are 40 million active users, and 50,000 items are sold in a day. What's our future? What does our future look like? We're going to be having more blockchain payment integration, blockchain technology supply chain, AI inventory management, robotic warehouse packers, VR assisted product information page, global EV delivery fleet. Those are the things that are going to be coming. Remember I said that when we say we're going to do it, we always get it done. Then this is our overall CEO. His name is Mr. Yuan Xianfeng. He's the chairman of 38 Foley, and his contribution to this conversation is that as we chart the course for the future of commerce, it's imperative that businesses harness the power of social mechanisms on e-commerce platform. This is the key to bridging the gap with consumers and achieving success in digital age. The failure to adopt to this transformative trend will only lead to being left behind in the relentless march of progress. Let us embrace this opportunity and build a brighter future for commerce together. Then this is a case study of a company that has tried what we're about to, has tried and succeeded in what we are doing, and to let you know that this actually works. It's called Amazon. Amazon said, I know that a lot of people are looking for sales. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start something called Fulfillment by Amazon, where I'm going to take care of the setup, shipping, returns, payment gateway. You don't need to go through the expensive process of creating a store and advertising it. I'm going to do all that for you. I'm going to connect your products with the consumers, and we're going to make a lot of money together. And that helped the company to skyrocket, and they grow by 60%, owning the market in America. Then also the next thing that happened to them because of this innovation is that they're able to move to $1.4 trillion in value, and they have all-time share of $186.12 per share. That's 40 times higher. So that's what actually happened when you have an idea like what we're sharing with you here. Then another company called AliExpress did something also bigger or in that light, and said that all drop shippers in the world don't pay any money upfront. Just come as you are, and I'm gonna create something for you in such a way that the business and the consumers will have a connection, and you will still make your profit. And because of that, dropshipping became much more lucrative, and a lot of people are making money from it up to now, and led China market by 44%, which is a $2.87 trillion market, and as world largest e-commerce sold $1.249 trillion in a whole year in 2021, and a single day record of $139 billion in a day. That's to let you know there's something here you should pay attention to. Then this is our Genius Social Commerce. What we're saying here is that we have a strategy, a technology that will help us to grow this business, and it's called Genius Social Commerce. And what we're saying here is that we have a lot of corporate orders. These corporate orders, when they come, we sign a memorandum of understanding with them in such a way that will make them to keep coming to us to produce health and wellness product for them so that we can continue being in business. And you can imagine if you have that with 20, 30, 40, 100 business. So 2 years memorandum, 3 years memorandum, 5 years agreement, it will keep us in business for forever. And we know that our stock in trade is health and wellness. So if you know, every rich and poor person needs health. Whether they eat or not, they must take care of their health. So that's what we're doing. We take care of people's health. So we have corporate orders and we have consumer fulfillment and global community network, which we have here. And all I just said now, it gives birth to our thriving ecosystem where business and consumers come together. As we're doing our business, we're making money. Our consumers too, which are partners, they're also making money. So if you come to our business, you will make money even as a customer. Then that brings us to how the flow works. When you come in, you can either come in and buy products on our regular platform as Aladdin, like you do on other platforms, Amazon, AliExpress, and make profits. And as you're making profit, you make it through cashback. You make up to 70% to 90% cashback profit on you just purchasing a product. We give you something back because it's our own strategy to move our business all around the world. So if you do that, you can either redeem your products and bring it to your doorstep, or you can say that we should help you to sell the products to our community. If you redeem the product and bring it to your house, you have stopped the process. But if you tell us to sell it to our community and you get the profit, then you continue the process and you make much more money. So you can convert your cash back to Genie Point to help you make much more money and buy product bundles and make much more money in our community. Let me tell you more about it. The first thing that happens in our process flow, in our Genie Social Commerce process flow, is that you have something called cashback credits, and you can turn it to Genie Point and you participate in our Genie Social Commerce. Then the second thing that happens is that use the Genie Point to secure product packages. And the third thing is that you either choose to redeem or consign. Then the fourth thing that happens is that you consign products fulfilled in the global community the following day. And the fifth thing that happens is that you have profits. So when you consign and tell us to sell the products for you, you make profits. It's as simple as that. Then when you come on board, you can say, how do I come on board? When you come on board, or you can come on board with as low as $50. When you come on board with $50, between $50 to $1,000, you make 0.5% profit daily. Then from anything from $1,000 upward, you make $1,001 to $5,000, you make 0.6% profit daily. Then from $5,001 to $10,000, you make 0.7% profit daily. Then from $10,001 to $5,000, you make 0.8% profit daily. But from $30,001 to $50,000, you make 0.9% profit daily. Then from 50,001 upward, you make 1% profit daily. So you make up to 30% profit in a month and up to 1% profit in a day here. And the minimum you can come in with is $50. Then this is a profit distribution model. What we are saying here is that we also put this in place to further strengthen our sustainability. You know, I said earlier that in every business, you're asking 3 questions. Number 1, what's the business? Is there money there, or how much am I going to make? The third thing is that, is it sustainable? Is it strong? Will it last? Will it take me, further than where I am right now? Yes, and this is one of our mechanisms. We are saying that when you come on board, as you make profits, we share the profit into 3 wallets. The first wallet is called product vouchers, where we are encouraging you to patronize our product, our produce health and wellness products. If you have need for it, you use the money inside that wallet to purchase it. And if you don't have need for it yet, it's waiting for you till whenever you're ready. Then the second wallet is called development wallet. We know that one of the things that make businesses to thrive for a long time is the amount of people that are supporting it, crowd, community. So we're not compelling you to build a community or invite people, but we encourage you. And this is one of the ways to encourage you. We save up 20% of your profits into a wallet and give it to you when you invite people to also make money here like you. And the remaining 70% is yours. Then the next thing is, how do I get my profits back? I mean, my capital back. How do I get my capital back? You can get a capital back here between the first day you come in and 90 days, you get 50% back. 50% is going to come back to you, okay? Then between 90 days, you come on board, and 180 days, 75% of your capital, 75% of the capital will have come back to you. Then between 181 days and upward, 100% of your capital will have come back to you. So you have redeemed your capital. Meanwhile, you are still making profit as if your capital is in the system. That's what makes this our business different. Then here, we're talking about bots. We know that not everyone will be able to come on our platform and do the process flow I showed you earlier, which is the buying and selling. What we have a bot that's going to be launched soon that will be helping you to do that, okay? Then now we're going to talk about, if you choose to help people to come into the business, what is in it for you? Let me see. It's clean money here. It's clean money here. Let me check if Clean Money is here. Clean Money is one of our top leaders. I always like people to hear him because he has a lot to offer. Okay, he's not here. He's not here. So let me quickly take us through what's the need for you if you choose to help others to come into this business. Now, this 10x multiplier means that you make 10 times of your capital when you come here in this business, all right? Meaning that if you have $50, before you max out the $50, you have to have made $500 before you exhaust the power of that $50 to make money in this aspect. All right. So we have share dividend, leadership dividend, share reward. These are many ways we reward you for helping others to see this business. Remember, it's not compulsory, it's only optional. So when you come here and you invite people, one person, you call it essential, and you make 30%. One of the things that also help us to strengthen this business, we're using to strengthen our business more, is this what's it called? This model. Because in some businesses, when you come on board, they give you something called a referral bonus. We don't give you that here. What we do is that we wait till the person you introduce into the business makes profits. When the person make profits, then we'll give you 30% of the person's profits. Okay, if the person make $100, for example, we give you $30 profits just from one person. You can make $30 every day from just one person that you introduce into the business. Can you imagine $30 in a day, in a month? How much would that be? That's about 700,000 naira right now. Just $30 a day from one person that you bring into the business or you introduce the business to. The second level is called Premier. Here, when you have 2 people active accounts in your business, you are first of all earning 40% share dividend. So we call it share dividend here because it's in your business. It's in your team, your organization that will pay you from. So the first what's it called? The first generation 30%, second generation 5%, third generation 5%. That's 40%. Then the next, when you have 3 active accounts in your team, 3 people directly linked to you in this business, you are going to be earning 50% share dividend, and you're also going to be making a profit from the first generation up to the 5th generation. Then the next level is called Junior Star Elite. Here you need 200 active accounts or 30,000 Genie points. When you have this, you become a Junior Star Elite and earn 60% share dividend and 5% leadership dividend. What is leadership dividend? This is you earning 5% of all the profits made or the volume made in your team every single week. The volume of what happened in your team every single week, in addition to your share dividend. So, and you also make share dividend from 1st generation up to the 7th generation. Then the next one is called the 1-Star Elite. When you have 500 active accounts or 100,000 Genie points, you have 80% share dividend and 10% leadership dividend, and you make share dividend. You earn from 1st generation up to the 10th generation. Then the next hierarchy level of making money is 2-Star Elite. What do you require? What is the criteria to become a 2-Star Elite? Have 1,500 active accounts or 300,000 Genie points, and you have 100% share dividend and 50% leadership dividend, and you make profit. You make share dividend from 1st generation up to the 13th generation. Then the next category here is called 3-star elite, which is you make 120% dividend and 20% leadership dividend, and you make profit from first generation up to the 16th generation. Then the next one is 4-star elite. This 4-star elite, you need 10,000 active accounts or 3 million Gini points, and you make 150% share dividend and 25% leadership dividend, and you make profits. You earn from first generation up to 20th generation. Then also the last one here is 5-star elite. What does it take to become a 5-star elite? 30,000 active accounts or 10 million Gini points, and you make 180% dividend plus 30% leadership dividend, and you earn from first generation up to 25th generation. Then we also have shared reward. This one is that we take out 30% of the entire Gini profit in a month and share it among all the stars that I told you about earlier. 30% goes to the 1 stars, 25% go to the 2 stars, 20% go to the 3 stars, 15% go to the 4 star, 10% go to the 5 star. Then as you make money, we have something called potential community. That's a community that is not so much because this community will not grow at the same level. Your team will not grow at the same. When you have a team that is not growing as much as others, we call it potential community. All right. So when your potential community grow to $250,000 in total sales, you have $5,000 as reward. And when it grows to $750,000 sales, you have $15,000 reward. In addition to the 5,000, then 2.5 million sales, you have 50,000 in reward in addition to the rewards above. Then $6.2 million sales, you have $130,000 reward, and $12.5 million sales, you have $300,000 reward, and $2.5 million sales, you have $500,000 reward. So these are all the rewards that come because you have more volumes coming into your business. And this is not something that you have to be the one to do it. People are doing it on their own. They're building their business on their own, just like it can be linked to you. You make $1 million sales, $1 million sales. I mean, sorry, $1 million reward just from that one, from just this one achievement reward. Then why should you be in our business? We've said a lot of things already, but let's just summarize it. Number one, you have low entry to come in. You can come in with as low as $50. The next thing is that you start making money almost immediately. In 24 hours, you have profit here. Then you are still ahead of the curve. This is what the world is doing right now. You're actually ahead of so many people in the world for saying yes to this. Then the fourth thing is that you are dealing with a company that is strong. We have been in business for more than 30 years. And you can tell that if we are not doing something right, we won't have been staying for that long. And that's why you should be in this business. All right. So that's the business. Now, let me ask you, do you have any comments, feedback? I can talk about it right now. Okay. So comments before we go. Go to the comment section and let me know, as this information makes sense to you. Go to the comment section as this information makes sense to you. Bamidele Oduse, let me get your feedback. Mr. Chima, let me get your feedback. Okomo Bong James, let me get your feedback. Ibiam Comfort, Yves Ben, Itel, Kelena Anyanwu, Lawrence Agbo, Okereke Obiageri, Oluwole Adeboye, Philestos Kaima, Ryan Galaxy, Uriel, Shoma, Xiaomi. All right, so as the feedbacks are coming in, I want to thank all of us for coming. I want us to go into the group and give also feedbacks. Well, I can either do it here or in the group, anyone, but I'll prefer we do it on both, both. Thank you. It's a wonderful presentation. Keep it up. Thank you, Mr. Bamdele, so that we can know if it's actually reaching us. So thank you all for coming. I love you so much. We are going to have our next meeting on Wednesday. So I look forward to seeing you. I want to invite people. Makes real sense. Thank you, EPM Comfort. Thank you so much. Makes real sense. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the response. I love you guys so much. Thank you for encouraging me to do this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So the presentation is top notch as always. Thank you, Mr. Chima, for always giving out the feedbacks. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you to everyone. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let me call you all again. I appreciate you one by one. Mr. Bamidele Odusa, I appreciate you. Mr. Chima, I appreciate you. Ekon Bong, James, I appreciate you. Ibiam Comfort, I appreciate you. If there's Ben, I appreciate you. Itel, I appreciate you. Kelema Ayaw, I appreciate you. Kola Jo Ama Anan, I appreciate you. Lawrence Agbo, I appreciate you for coming. Okereke Obiagir, I appreciate you. Oluwole Adeboye, I appreciate you. Philestos Kaim, I appreciate you. Rahina's Galaxy, I appreciate you. Uriel, I appreciate you. Thank you. Xiaomi, I appreciate you. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for the feedbacks. I really appreciate you. I'm going to screenshot it. I'll post everywhere to tell everyone that, people really enjoy this. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. So let's go and start making money. Let's go and start making money. Let's go and start making this 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 money. Thank you for the feedbacks. I love you all so much. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. So let me allow us to unmute so we can just say good night to everybody. Let's say good night. Unmute and say good night, everybody. Let's say good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Well detailed.
Good night, sir. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Let's do this again on Wednesday.
Good night. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank
Let's
you.
do it again on Wednesday, everybody. Good night.
Sir. Yes, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yes. Good night,
everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night from Rahila.
Good night. Good night.